Hello my brothers and sisters, I hope you're all doing well. If this video has reached you and you're watching it right now, then know that it's an important one. Today we're going to talk about the law of reflection. You've probably seen the title and might think it's just another random topic, but trust me, this video is going to open your eyes to many things that might have seemed complicated before. This is one of the most powerful laws that shape our lives, and I know that some of you might be skeptical. You might be thinking, I've agreed with you on other topics before, but this one, I'm not so sure. That's completely understandable because the law of reflection challenges the way we think about reality. So today we're going to break it down from different perspectives, consciousness, philosophy, psychology, and even religion, to fully understand what this law is and how we can use it to improve our lives. But before we begin, I have an important question for you. Have you ever wondered why the same problems keep happening in your life? Why do you attract the same kinds of people? Why do the same negative situations keep repeating themselves? If you answered yes, then congratulations. You're about to learn about one of the most profound principles of life, the law of reflection. This law states that everything in your external world is merely a reflection of your internal world. Your emotions, your thoughts, your wounds, and even your beliefs. The outer world mirrors your inner state, forcing you to confront and learn from it. But why does this happen? And how can we use this understanding to change our lives for the better? To answer this, let's first explore the perspective of consciousness. Think of life as a giant movie screen. Your mind is the projector, and what you see on the screen is simply a result of the film playing inside the projector. The external world is not random. It's a reflection of your internal programming. Eckhart Tolle, the author of The Power of Now, talks about this idea extensively. He explains that people who trigger you, who make you angry or frustrated, are often reflecting something within yourself that you haven't yet faced. For example, if you constantly feel rejected by others, it's likely that you have rejected a part of yourself first. Perhaps due to childhood conditioning, societal pressures, or past experiences. And so, the world mirrors that rejection back to you, not to punish you, but to show you what needs healing. This concept also appears in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that our perception of reality is what shapes our experience. In other words, if you see life as unfair, you are wearing the lens of injustice. If you see life as an opportunity, you will experience it as one. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This means that what happens around you is not as important as the meaning you assign to it. Now, let's look at this from a psychological perspective. Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, discovered that our early childhood experiences shape our subconscious mind, and these subconscious beliefs continue to manifest in our adult lives. For example, if you grew up in an environment full of criticism and harsh judgment. You may develop a harsh inner critic. Later in life, you might find yourself surrounded by people who constantly judge and criticize you. This isn't a coincidence. It's your subconscious mind attracting situations that match your internal beliefs. So, what's the solution? You have to observe and understand your internal world in order to change your external world. Now let's take this further. There are two types of people. One, those who see the world as a mirror, who understand that everything happening to them is a message or a lesson. Two, those who see the world as a series of external events beyond their control, who blame life, society, the government, their parents, or anything outside themselves. The truth is, your external reality is a reflection of deep-seated beliefs you may not even be aware of. If you keep facing the same problems, it's because life is trying to send you a message. And guess what? Life doesn't give up. It will keep showing you the same lessons until you learn them. Take relationships, for example. Imagine someone who always finds themselves in relationships where they are abandoned. They might think, why does this always happen to me? Is it bad luck? But if we apply the law of reflection, we realize that this person may have an internal belief that they are not worthy of love. Because of this, their subconscious mind keeps attracting partners who reinforce this belief. Carl Jung, the famous psychologist, introduced the concept of the shadow self. He said that the traits we dislike in others are often reflections of traits we refuse to acknowledge in ourselves. For example, if you despise arrogant people, ask yourself, do I secretly fear being confident? If you judge people who are too self-assured, maybe it's because you were taught that self-confidence is bad, so you suppress it within yourself. Instead of focusing on what you dislike about others, ask yourself, why does this person trigger me? Now, how do we use this knowledge to change our lives? The first step is self-awareness. You need to recognize that your external experiences are a reflection of your inner world. One powerful exercise is to take a piece of paper and write down all the qualities you dislike in others. Then ask yourself, are these qualities also present in me in some way? You'll be surprised at what you discover. The second key is gratitude. Every morning, take a moment to be grateful for what you already have. Gratitude rewires your subconscious mind. Instead of focusing on what's missing, your brain starts to see abundance. And as the Quran says, indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. Quran 13:11. If you want to change your life, change your inner world first. Now, let's talk about people who don't understand this law. There are many who live their lives trapped in repetitive struggles, unaware that the root cause is inside them. For example, some people always attract betrayal. They say, why do I always end up with unfaithful partners? According to the law of reflection, this person may have a deep belief that they don't deserve real love, so their subconscious mind keeps attracting partners who confirm this belief. Or take someone who constantly feels disrespected. They complain, people don't value me, But if we look deeper, we might find that this person doesn't value themselves first. Life will keep reflecting your beliefs back to you until you change them. At the end of the day, everything happening to you carries a message. The sooner you understand it, the sooner you can change your reality. There's a famous saying, "The truth you avoid is the truth that controls your life." Your external world is neutral. It's simply showing you what's inside. The repeated struggles you face are not random. They are signs pointing toward the lessons you need to learn. The solution is never outside of you. It's always within. So, my brothers and sisters, if you truly want to transform your life, don't waste your time blaming others. Look inside, do the inner work, and change your reality from within. And always remember, the moment you change, the world around you changes too.